Hey, what's up? Welcome to Lego Brick-a-Brack. Yes, as I'm showing this the first time, this is my huge Lego box. Yeah, official look, it's got some writing there. I don't know what that actually says. Probably the image of a minifigure is copyrighted by the Lego company, I imagine. But there you go, it's a massive box. I'm pretty sure those are Series 18 collectible minifigures. Or 2018 collectible minifigures, shall we say? Possibly. I've got that one, that robot. But, ooh, it's so massive, it doesn't really fit in my makeshift set here. Anyway. Ooh. Right. Now, let's continue with the first unboxing. Ooh. Right here, from my giant Lego box. Yes, to be honest with you, some of the Lego hauls I've got, even though this box is literally huge, is a minifigure for scale. Some of my Lego hauls won't actually fit in here, but this Lego haul I've got here is a kind of a modest Lego haul. But let's take a look at that right now. Yes, with the magic of editing, I've just put the items inside, get a bit of lighting on there, lovely jubbly. Right, so, seamlessly edited. Let's open the lid of my massive Lego box. Yeah. And see what we got inside. Obviously I'm going to have to take this box out of the screen in a minute, because it's taking up too much space. Now, I know this is a bit of a shame, but the first item to be bought out of the Lego box is a Mega Bloks bag. Oh no. What a letdown. Actually, it's actually full of Lego, if you look right there. So, we'll get rid of the Mega Bloks bag in a second. That's just what it came in. Sorry about that. This bag here. This bag here. Now, you might be thinking, where did this Lego come from? Was it from eBay? Was it from BRICKLINK? Or Amazon? No, you wouldn't get second-hand Lego from Amazon. Was it from a flea market? Possibly. Well, actually, it wasn't from the flea market. It's just from a normal market. Right. Okay. Okay. My Lego, huge Lego box can go away now. Goodbye. Yeah. Chuck it over there. Job done. Right, the first thing I want to do is get rid of this Lego, get rid of this Mega Bloks bag. So let's get my little special Lego tray right here. Yeah, official Lego tray. Yeah, I like official Lego cardboard stuff. Amazing. Right, let's chuck it all on here. Let's tip this out. Yeah, look at that. Right, and we'll get to these white bags in a minute. And also we'll get to cost as well in a minute as well. Once we've finished looking through this. Right, so main sources of Lego I get comes from car boot sales, garage sales, and charity shops. And in America you'd call them thrift stores, you know. I just want to lift this up a little bit. Oh no, not with that. Just want to lift this up a little bit. Ugh. Bam. Oh no, bits. There we go. Get closer to the camera for you. Alright, there are little holes in the corner of this box here, but this is not going to be an actual, you know, looking through every single item here, but just actually going to talk a little bit where it came from. So, this bag here came from a market stall. Second-hand woman who sells second-hand items from all sorts of stuff, from vintage cars to clothes to Lego. Second-hand, mostly second-hand Lego from her. Now, her prices are kind of up and down, but I told her this time, because I bought quite a lot of Lego from her before, I said to her, I'm not really buying any more Lego. I've got so much Lego to sort out. It's literally ridiculous. She goes, oh, you can have that bag for $5. I picked it up. Oh, there's only a couple of... Oh, well, first she said to me, oh, have a look at that bag over there. I said, all right. The Mega Bloks bag. She goes, yeah. So I looked inside and I saw a couple of these in there. I said to her, well, I'm only really interested in a couple of bits in there, i.e. these. And she said, well, you can have the whole bag for $5. So I was like, okay, sold. Anyway, so that's why I bought this. And then she normally does 3 of these bags for £10. It's like £3.30 for the bag. Now, that might be quite expensive considering, and it probably can be, because you can buy, 10 kg, sorry, 1 kg for £1. Not pound, sorry, 1 kg for £10 normally is the kind of standard price. And in these bags there are some things that are not Lego, like that plate there is not Lego. But the reason why I buy these is because a lot of times she's got vintage, like 1970s parts in here, 1980s parts, and she separates them into colours, so black, and occasionally she does them for £2 a bag for me. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of classic space parts, and like I see in here right now, a lot of these parts are from 1980s or 1970s perhaps. There's this piece here, which actually drew me to these white bits in the first place. I don't know where this comes from. But, I don't know what age it is either. It looks reasonably old, maybe 90s. Let's get rid of these white bags a second. We'll have a look at those in a minute. Yeah. So anyway, so I got into this bag real quickly, and there's some interesting stuff in here. So we actually got what we got. So look, live rummage. I can't really remember what was in here, to be honest. Anyway, so we got 3 of these boards, the kind of boards you see in like the sort of early 1990s or sort of mid 1990s space shuttle set, but the ones in that set were black and white. So I don't know what set these come from, and it's not an official build. It just looks like someone's just knocked that together for no particular reason. So I've got some 90s, submarine stuff here. Remember that when I was a kid, child. Printed tile there for that. As I say, I'm not going to go for every single piece here. Vintage base plate, or sort of maybe late 80s base plate. That's an interesting part. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Another one of those fan assemblies in black this time. Now some of these parts are a bit dirty, so I'm probably going to have to wash these. Early 90s / late 80s wheels. A couple of those in there. Now, I saw another one of these a minute ago, but there's 2 of these piston pump things in there. It's pretty useful. So all in all, this bag is actually pretty good for £5. What's we got here? These are train carriage chassis, I believe. Possibly late 80s, early 90s. And ship wheel. So yeah, so some interesting pieces in here. This is interesting. Not seen that before. possibly could be from HO scale back in the 70s. And there's some quirky little molds that are very unique and customized. Some lady was complaining to me, or not complaining, but moaning about Lego the other day. She was saying, oh, well, you know, all the stuff today is kind of all specialised. So, but you can still buy like old style bricks if you want to, classic box sets, or classic, you know, box of bricks if that's what you want to do. But Lego's had customised parts from, well, pretty much the beginning, especially since the minifigure came around a long time ago. So there we go, that's that box there. So let's get that final look. You can see anything interesting in there, you want to leave it in the comments. It's a window piece. That looks to be early 90s, mid 90s perhaps. 1995 I'm going to place that. That's the kind of thing they were doing back there, where they were gluing glass onto frames. Or gluing plastic glass panel style pieces together. This is some sort of electrical brick. There's 2 of those in there that I've seen so far. Got a little button on there. I've not seen this before, or I can't remember seeing it. I have had the electrical stuff from the 90s before, sort of mid 90s. Lego bought this out, mid to late 90s. Possibly it's run out of battery, maybe. Maybe it's supposed to make a sound or something. Little sound box. I'm not really too sure. But quick look through more. It's a tree. Yeah. So as you can see, that little haul there was well worth £5, even if it had the sacrilege error of coming into, well, being inside a Mega Bloks bag. There we go. So it's a sort of late 80s or mid 80s wheel bearing. Right, let's get rid of this. Oh no, tip it everywhere. And have a look at what's in these white bags. I'm just going to tip it onto these. All 3 of them. Yeah, not looked through these yet.